Hey guys, Kat here. As you can tell, Chuck's not here this week, so I'm going to be the one that is hosting your weekly update. A little bit different because I'm usually behind the camera, but this week I stole Francois Neo from Aquarium Partners and I'm making him film me. So let's go ahead and get to our giveaway from last week for this cobalt fish mat. Justin Wyatt, you were our lucky winner. So go ahead and reach out to us. I'm going to put the phone number down at the bottom. Give me a call at the store, 803-731-4004, and we will make sure that you get this guy. As your comment said, we hope this saves your marriage. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on to the update, guys. We've got a lot to show you this week.
The fish of the week this week is better than sliced bread. Right, Kevin?
Yes, much better.
These are the white cloud mountain minnows. They come from Southeast Asia. White cloud mountain can swing from 51 to 81 degrees in a given day, which makes these fish almost bulletproof. They take a lot of oxygen off the surface. They're great at eating mosquito larvae, hint, hint. Some people will put them outside in little patio ponds during the spring and summer months.
Let's go.
All right, guys, so today I have with me Frank from Sarah. As always, we're going to be doing another giveaway this week that can be shipped directly to your door or picked up in the store. This week I've decided to kind of hand it over to Frank and let him pick a couple of items that you guys might need, want, or love, and that way we can get something cool out to you. Frank, you want to tell him what we got for him today?
Sure, I can. This is Superex. It's a filtration media. It's made of recycled glass. It won't leach any aluminum chloride. It's very stable in the water. It doesn't fall apart or break down. This box is sufficient for 25 gallons, fresh or salt water. That's one item. Then we have a can of food called GVG. This is actually chunks of freeze-dried food and flakes, if you can see that. Great food, very low in phosphate, very well accepted by freshwater and saltwater fish. We have a water conditioner here that's pH neutral to remove chlorine and chloramine. It also protects the mucous membrane of the fish. And finally, we have a bottle of liquid vitamin called Fishtamin, which can be used for all kinds of frozen food. And that's all we have for you guys. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Frank. We appreciate it. So again, go ahead and just comment somewhere under this video. Let us know, if you've ever tried these products, what you guys love about Sarah, if there's anything else you'd like to see. And one of you next week is going to win all 4 of these awesome items.
Thank you very much.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your weekly update with saltwater. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming in Friday, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. This pretty great guy right here is the Tiger Watchman Goby. As they are a Watchman Goby, they will pair up with a pistol shrimp if you'd like. They are also a sand sifting goby. They only get about 5 inches, so they're great for smaller aquariums like a BioCube. These guys here are the scissor-tail gobies. These guys are only going to get about 5.5 inches, and they are a schooling fish. So keep that in mind when we are deciding on what we want to do with them. They do like to be in sand. They like to burrow, so make sure we have a sand bottom. This guy right here is the fire shrimp, also known as the blood shrimp. These guys are going to be a little bit more shy than your cleaner shrimp, so they are going to hide a little bit and be most active at night. Make sure we keep in mind if we want to have multiple in the tank, we're going to need to have a big enough tank for those guys, because they will get a little territorial in a smaller tank. So being cleaned apparently. Alrighty, as you are about to see here, these are going to be your NASSARIUS snails, or also known zombie snails. Now your zombie snails are going to hide in the sand until food comes around, and then they're going to start coming out, as you can see here, and they're going to start hunting down some food. They're really awesome. They keep the sand looking great. Alrighty, this little guy right here is the sexy shrimp. The sexy anemone shrimp is named for its unusual body movements. When walking, it sways its abdomen back and forth with exotic flair. These guys do like to be kept in groups, so keep that in mind whenever we're taking some home.
You like shrimp today.
Apparently. This guy right here is the Picasso trigger. The Picasso trigger gets its name from the fact that it has cool paints on it, so it looks like a Picasso painting. These guys are only going to get about 10 inches and do best in a more aggressive tank with other aggressive fish, as he will eat shrimp and crabs. Keep that in mind and make sure we're feeding him like clams on the half shell to help wear down that beak. This guy right here is the porcupine puffer. These guys are going to get about a foot long. They do best with other bigger fish. He does have a beak, so make sure we're giving him clams on the half shell to keep that worn down. This guy is the Aptasia eating clownfish. This is the green one. We have a couple of different kinds of color variants that we can get, but this is the one we have in stock right now. This guy likes to be fed meaty food multiple times a day. He eats Aptasia, so he might pick at your corals, so reef safe with caution.
Hey guys, Hayden here. So today I'm going to be doing the coral spotlight. I'm going to be highlighting the candy can coral, also known as the trumpet coral. So these guys are a type of LPS. They're relatively easy to care for. They like medium flow, medium light, and just like all the other corals, stability is the biggest thing for them. So, but KH you want between 8 to 10, calcium 400, 420, magnesium 1250 to 1500. They're a pretty easy coral to care for. So if you're just starting off and you got a couple corals going like a BioCube or something and you want to try something a little harder, definitely check out the trumpet coral.
Hey y'all, it's Diana with your plant spotlight of the week. This week we're going to be talking about red root floaters. Now these guys are going to be a type of floating plant. They're really great and they're relatively easy to keep. Just make sure we don't get those leaves wet. They don't like that. They will get that red root, as is in the name. You just got to make sure we're dosing our iron.
Okay, so real quick, guys, I do want to let you know about a special that we have going on in the store right now. Any of these Fluval all-in-one tanks, and as you can see, we've got lots of different ones, the specs, the floras for planted tanks, we've got the Fluval Flex, we've also got the Evos for small saltwater tanks. Any of our all-in-ones right now, when you buy them, we're going to kind of give you a little bit of an incentive. So if it's worth up to $125, I'm going to give you $30 in decoration credit to use in your tank. If it's anywhere from $125 to $200, I'm going to give you $40 in decoration credit to use to put in your tank. And anything over $200, we're going to go ahead and give you $50 that you can use in store in order to buy decorations to do your tank. Now, the decorations are going to include your rock, your driftwood, your artificial plants, artificial corals, as well as your resin ornaments. So it's pretty cool. I mean, not huge tanks, which means that money right there can pretty much like deck your tank out, which is awesome. Make sure that you come in and check these guys out. I don't know how long we're going to be doing it, but right now it's on.
Hey, it's Kevin. This is a good week to come in and take a look at what all we have in this week. We have quite a selection for you this week to pick from on freshwater fish. I'm going to show you some of the best ones that I would pick for you if I could. This is something you don't normally see me bragging about in the store because they're very difficult to get very nice looking specimens such as these in. These are cardinal tetras. They get a little bit larger than your regular neon tetras and they've got more red in the belly. Really beautiful fish for a well-planted tank. Do best in large schools. This particular batch looks stunning. If you're looking for good community live-bearing fish, these guys right here are perfect for that. These are different types of platies. I've got some Variatus platies in there. I've got some red wags, some marigold wags, some green lanterns, a little bit of all kinds of different colors there. This is a perfect specimen of an albino bristlenose plecostomus. Look at the head growth on his nose there. This is one of the bushiest of the bushy nose. Definitely a male. Looks kind of like Cthulhu in a way. I have a lot of really nice looking albino cory cats. Excellent scavengers for any community tank. This particular batch I got from a local breeder. They are very active, as you can see. Hyperactive little catfish. If you're looking for an exotic plecostomus, look no further than this guy. This is a 3-beacon plecostomus. Really stunning color. Has excellent markings on him. This guy will probably achieve the full size of about 9 inches. Absolutely one of the best starter fish for you to start a brand new tank out with has got to be the longfin zebra Danios. They look kind of like longfin striped bass, but a miniature variety, of course. These guys stay tiny. They seldom reach over 1.5 inches to 2 inches at the very most. They do really well in even like a 10-gallon tank. Perfect for starting out a brand new tank. You're probably wondering why I'm showing these plain old minnow looking fish. Well, these are Gambusia. These actually overwinter fine in South Carolina. They are excellent for an outdoor pond, especially known as a mosquito fish because they do a number on mosquito larvae. They are compatible with your koi and other goldfish. They are live bearing, so they will reproduce and propagate in your pond. If you're looking for a good scavenger for an African cichlid tank, that's not an easy bill to fill. These are some really nice looking SYNODONTIS EUPTERUS, also known as a lace catfish. They do really well with African cichlids. They can handle the higher pH and everything. They actually come from the same region. If you're looking for some really cool dither fish for some cichlids, or if you're looking for an excellent crash test dummy fish for a brand new tank to cycle it with, look no further than the giant Danio. These are a lot bigger than the regular longfin zebras I was showing you earlier. These guys can get up to possibly 3.5 to 4 inches. They get really large for a Danio. They like to be in groups of 5 or more. We class these guys as semi-aggressive as they are kind of fin nippers like a tiger barb. This is another little unusual item. These are some albino paradise gouramis. I commonly get in a lot of the blue and the red paradise. You don't usually see the albinos available that often. They do best in a semi-aggressive tank because they can be kind of obnoxious little fish, so be careful choosing tank mates. This is a very cool new thing on me. This is a blue dragon lobster. This little guy is beautifully marked, electric blue marbled with white. I got in 3 of them. This is actually the last one I have left. They went very quickly. But as with all of these freshwater lobsters, be very careful choosing tank mates because they are omnivores, which makes them an opportunistic feeder that might grab onto your fish. Really, really beautiful RUMMYNOSE tetras. One of the most brilliantly marked tetras. They are a little fickle and fragile though, so make sure that your water quality is on point for these guys. If it is not on point for these guys, they'll be the first to tell you because the red in their nose will fade out. Really strikingly cool in the way that they're marked. These are the tiger shovelnose catfish. Now these guys will get huge. They will get in excess of 30 inches possibly full grown. So you're going to need a very large tank to house this as a permanent resident. Very predatory catfish, will eat about anything that will fit in its mouth.
All right, guys, we appreciate you watching this video so much. Guess what time it is? It's time for our tank giveaway of the week. As you know, we are striving to give away, well, Chuck wanted to do 52 tanks, but we decided to do 2 tanks every week. So we're hoping to hit about 100 different tank giveaways this year, which is just absolutely phenomenal. We love doing it. And yeah, so this week, the big giveaway is this Fluval Flex. It is a 15-gallon freshwater setup. It is an all-in-one tank. It's really, really cool. Desktop little setup right here. And then we've also got our kids raffle for kids anywhere from 4 to 12 to enter. And this is again, the 10-gallon Aqueon LED kit. This comes with everything you need to get a small tank started for a kid. Super fun, super friendly, lots of different fish you could put in this. So in order to enter this raffle, just stop into the store, ask for a raffle ticket. You can enter 1 time per day per person. This is going to go through Sunday. So on Sunday, we'll be drawing a winner and giving you a call. And yeah, we appreciate you guys coming and watching the weekly update this week. And please do us a favor, like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you guys want to see, and we'll see you guys soon.